What do we have to lose?
Well, for starters, it's been 7 long seasons, so pulling the curtain here should not come as a surprise, but fans are so glued to the show, and they can't help but wonder why it's got to end. The 7th season of the show aired recently, and one burning question the fans are dying to have the answer to is whether the show will return for more series. If you clicked on this video, then you must be familiar with the trials of Liza Miller, who professes to be in her early 20s at the age of 40 in order to get a job at a publishing company. It's been an amazing run, no doubt. But what's next? Today we are going to show you why Younger Season 7 will be the end of the series and all the details you need to know about the series. But before we begin, just a quick reminder to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and turn on post notifications. You don't want to miss out. Let's get into it. For over 6 seasons, Younger has captivated audiences with the adventures of Liza Miller. However, 2021 will mark the final season of the show. In September 2020, showrunner Darren Star announced that he was unofficially planning Season 7 as a season finale. He said the action of Younger sort of picks up where the last season left off, which was before the pandemic. Due to the pandemic, production for Season 7 was put on hold. Once they resumed filming, it was announced that the previously greenlit 7th season would be their final run for the series. The producers haven't been able to pinpoint the exact reason why the show won't be renewed after the 7th season, but it can be linked to the viewing figures for Season 6, which was very low. The viewing rating went down by 29%. Whether low rating and viewership were the cause of Younger's downfall is unknown, but it is likely to be a major contributing factor. Next, although the show may be coming to an end, the story of Younger will still be told. In October 2020, it was confirmed that Hilary Duff will continue her role as Kelsey in a Younger spin-off. Darren Star said, "It's just something we have been thinking about. I love Hilary Duff, and I think it's going to be a whole different show than Younger, but sort of, it would be her character." Star added, "It would be a totally new universe. The best way to describe it is that it would be a bit of a female entourage with Kelsey as the lead." Hilary Duff talked about her character with Oprah Daily and explained what she loves about Kelsey. She said, "She has this unapologetic boldness that I really envy and I really like. She works hard and plays hard. Her clothes are a little too tight and her hair's maybe a little too blonde, but she's a boss and she's smart." A title and network haven't been determined for the show. According to reports, Paramount Network is a likely choice for the show. The spin-off will most likely be a good show as well. Now, for the 7th season, it will be available on Paramount Network and Hulu from Thursday, June 10th, 2021. The last season of this drama-filled series has 12 long episodes for the fans to sit back and enjoy. In the upcoming season, there will be more than enough intriguing drama to go around, and much of it will revolve around Liza's big reveal. Before the end of the 6th season, many of the series' main characters slowly learned about Liza's real age over the course of the series. Pauline's shocking public announcement will almost definitely cause professional and personal problems for Liza going forward. As core fans will recall, Charles asked Liza to marry him at Diana's wedding in the season 6 finale. Liza, however, did not give him an answer. From the official season 7 trailer, we can see that Liza is still torn. The show's central love triangle will likely rev up again. She has settled down with Charles, but she is secretly fixated on Josh, Foster said in an interview with TV Guide. "I don't think Liza and Josh can get each other going. There is something. They have a connection that runs deep. She loves Charles, and she is in a relationship with him, but she will always love Josh." In the 7th season, Jennifer Westfield is back in the picture as Pauline Brooks, but Charles' ex-wife appears to be singing a different tune this time around. On the subject of Charles and Quinn, Pauline tells Liza, "I can tell you what's happening with that story and it needs a rewrite. Liza, the clock is ticking." The season ended with Diana's wedding to her plumber boyfriend Enzo. Also, Claire uses her coding skills to take Incubator to the next level, but we will see how long that partnership lasts if she ever discovers that Kelsey is hooking up with Rob. We also saw Charles step down as the public face of Empirical Publishing. He offers his board seat and position to Kelsey, who is looking for a job elsewhere. She readily accepts and rejoins the Empirical family. In the trailer, we get to see Josh vaguely suggesting that he might be putting New York, or at least his current apartment, in the rear view very soon. Cass makes it clear to Maggie that the idea of someone else being her wife drives her crazy, like murderous. The trailer ends with Charles appearing to lean in and kiss Liza. Just when we think we are over these two, they rope us back in. Season 6 saw a lot of changes for the supporting players as well. The rollout of Younger's 7th season is a bit unusual. Past seasons of Younger aired on TV Land. This season, however, will premiere early on Paramount Plus and Hulu. The season will also air on TV Land, but at a later date. So if you're not patient to wait for TV Land, you might as well subscribe to Paramount Plus. Up next, let's take a look at the cast for the upcoming season. Of course, there is Liza, Sutton Foster, the age liar who falls for a younger man. Then, for an older man who is more her age, except he thinks she is younger. She will be reprising her role in the 7th season. We will get to see Peter Herman play his role as Charles, Liza's boss, the dashing publisher whose wife left him, leaving him vulnerable and ready to take chances in both both business and in the sacred room. There is Nico Tortorella, who plays the role of Josh, the hot young tattoo artist with washboard abs who can also play the washboard. Liza initially falls for Josh and will always remain in love with Josh. Too bad she may have to pick Charles over him and break his poor innocent heart. Miriam Shore and Charles Michael Davis will play recurring roles due to the COVID-related production delays that caused cascading scheduling difficulties. Some of the show's previous guest stars may very well pop up, especially ones who proved crucial during the 6th season. Jennifer Westfield, who plays Charles' jilted ex-wife Pauline, will almost certainly reprise her role, especially considering that she dealt a huge blow to Liza by revealing her real age to the entire publishing world at the end of the 6th season. Other popular guest stars might return, including Tessa Alberson, Liza's college-age daughter Caitlin, Michael Urie, author-manager Redmond, Kathy Najimy, Lauren's over-involved mother Denise, and Paul Fitzgerald, Liza's ex-husband David. There is no telling who could come back for one last round. Just before we end this video, let's take a quick recap to prepare you in advance for the season finale. One of the biggest conflicts in the show is still how Liza will decide between the two men in her life. Initially, that decision seemed resolved. Liza will happily moving forward with Charles, and Josh learned that he fathered a baby with his estranged wife Claire, Bridgerton's Phoebe Diviner. For a little while, the pair tried to make a go of dating, but they ultimately decided to break up and just co-parent their daughter Gemma together. What seemed like it could be the end of a love triangle just reignited it. Almost immediately in fatherhood, Josh started leaning on Liza hard. She promised to always be there for him and Gemma, something that made Charles feel a little uncomfortable. It was only then that Liza decided to choose a future with Charles, writing Josh a Dear John letter to let him know that she can't see him as a friend anymore, which of course prompted Josh to declare they weren't over. "You're scared of us, scared of what we are and scared of what we still are. Now you're making the safe choice," he said. Though she disagreed at the moment, Liza conceded to her friends that she was having feelings for Josh and seemed to be really struggling with her decision. All that would have been big enough without the final twist. At Diana's wedding to Enzo, hooray, Charles told Liza that he thinks they should get married. And with that, we wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. We hope to see you back to watch more of our future uploads.